Okay guys, so it's done. The 2026 World Cup lineup is complete. All 48 nations confirmed. The World Cup is fully set. Let me just quickly run through what happened in those final games because there were some big results, and then I want to go through all 12 groups with you because honestly some of these draws are absolutely brutal. So Tuesday's intercontinental playoffs in Mexico. First final, Democratic Republic of Congo beat Jamaica. Congo DR are going to their first World Cup since 1974 when they were there as Zaire. Over 50 years. That is a long wait, and they finally made it back. And then the second final, Iraq versus Bolivia. And Iraq did it. The Lions of Mesopotamia are going to the World Cup for the first time since 1986, 40 years. And the whole build up to that game was chaotic. The conflict in the region, the travel issues, FIFA arranging a private jet just to get the squad there. All of that disruption, and they still went out and won. Brilliant result for Iraq. Then in Europe, Turkiye, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Sweden and Czechia were the four nations that sealed the last European spots. So that's your full European quota done. And with all of that, the 48 team lineup for the 2026 World Cup is complete. Now let's talk about the tournament itself for a second, because this one is genuinely different. 48 teams instead of the usual 32, 104 matches across 16 venues in 3 countries, Canada, Mexico and the United States. It is going to be the biggest World Cup ever, bigger than anything we've seen before. Argentina come in as defending champions. Messi lifted that trophy in Qatar 2022 as captain, and Argentina will be looking to defend it. And we've got 4 nations making their World Cup debut: Cape Verde, Curacao, Jordan and Uzbekistan. First time ever at a World Cup for all 4 of them. Always love seeing new nations on that stage. The opening game, Mexico vs South Africa on June 11th in Mexico City. And that is actually a throwback to 2010 when those exact same 2 teams opened the World Cup in South Africa. Remember that tournament opener? Lawrence Chabolala's absolute screamer of a goal to put South Africa ahead. One of the great World Cup moments. Would be something special if this game gives us a moment like that again. Right, the groups. Let me go through all 12 because some of these are genuinely difficult. Group A, Mexico, South Korea, South Africa and Czechia. And this is already being talked about as one of the toughest groups in the whole tournament. Mexico are the hosts, so there's massive pressure on them. South Korea are always dangerous. South Africa on home soil for this opening game. And Czechia just came through a brutal playoff run to get here. Nobody in this group is going to have an easy time. Group B, Canada, Switzerland, Qatar and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Canada are a host nation, so again expectations are enormous. But look at what they're up against. Switzerland are solid and hard to beat, Qatar are the previous hosts, and Bosnia have Dzeko and a squad full of belief after that playoff run. Canada cannot afford a slow start. Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Scotland and Haiti. Brazil obviously the big name here, and they'll be favourites to top this group. Morocco have been brilliant in recent tournaments. Remember their run to the semi-finals in Qatar. Scotland are there for the first time in a long time, and they'll be absolutely loving it. Haiti are the underdog of the group. Group D, USA, Australia, Paraguay and Turkiye. The host nation USA in a really interesting group. Australia always tough and physical, Paraguay solid, and Turkiye who just came through the playoff with Arda Güler, Kalhanoglu, Kenan Yildiz. The USA are going to have their hands full here in front of their own crowd. Group E, Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast and Curacao. Germany are one of the favourites for the whole tournament, and this looks like a manageable group for them on paper. Ivory Coast have some brilliant players, Ecuador solid, and Curacao making their debut. What a moment for them. Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia and Sweden. Netherlands are strong contenders. Japan are always dangerous and organised, never easy to beat. Sweden just came through a tough playoff, and Victor Gyökeres in this form is a real threat. Tunisia the 4th team. Netherlands will fancy themselves to top this, but it won't be straightforward. Group G, Belgium, Iran, Egypt and New Zealand. Belgium still have quality even if the golden generation has slightly passed. Egypt with Mo Salah, need I say more. Iran and New Zealand, rounding out the group. Belgium should progress, but Mo Salah can change any game. Group H, Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde. Spain are one of the best teams in the world right now. Uruguay always tough and experienced. Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde making their World Cup debut. Spain are clear favourites, but Uruguay will not make it easy for anyone in this group. Group I, France, Senegal, Norway and Iraq. France are one of the tournament favorites. Senegal with a brilliant squad, always physical and dangerous. Norway with Haaland, and in a World Cup group, Haaland could be absolutely lethal. And Iraq, who just qualified 2 days ago, in with a chance to make a real impression on the biggest stage. What a group this is. Group J: Argentina, Austria, Algeria and Jordan. Argentina defending champions. This is the group everyone will be watching. Messi and Argentina looking to go back to back. Austria have been really good recently. Algeria solid. Jordan making their debut. Argentina are favourites to top this, but the pressure of defending that title is real. Group K: Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan and DRC. Portugal with Ronaldo or without Ronaldo depending on what happens between now and June, still a very strong side. Colombia are exciting and dangerous, Uzbekistan making their debut. And DRC, who just qualified through the intercontinental playoff with some serious European based quality in their squad. Group L: England, Croatia, Panama and Ghana. England are going to this World Cup with real belief and real pressure as always. Croatia experienced, organized, always dangerous at tournaments. Panama and Ghana the other two. England will be expected to get out of this group comfortably. But the pressure on that squad to actually deliver at a tournament never goes away. So that's all 12 groups, and honestly looking at it as a whole, the group stage is going to be incredible. You've got Argentina defending the title in Group J, France and Haaland's Norway in Group 1. Spain and Uruguay in Group H, USA at home in Group D. So many big stories already. The tournament kicks off on June 11th. We've got weeks of build-up still to come and this channel is going to be covering it all. Every big story, every preview, every prediction, we'll be here for all of it. Let me know in the comments which group do you think is the toughest and who is your pick to win the whole thing. I'm going with Argentina to defend it, but I feel like France and Spain are right there with them. Drop your prediction below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Loads more World Cup content is coming and you do not want to miss it. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Let's go.